zoning. Loading, please wait. Like I said, my download screens are usually shorter. I've just got a very busy internet connection at the moment. And now we're in Bastok Markets. When you first step in from this direction, there's a couple stores here. Now directly in front of me, up there, is the government areas. That's technically a different area. I'll go in there in just a minute. Right in front of me there is a Mog House entrance, a residential zone entrance. Big Harvest. Hey Big. There is the entrance to the metalworks. Now Bastok is in a very arid climate, and the city itself is inside a if I had to describe it as an actual geographical feature, I'd say it's a meteorite impact that hit right close to the shore. It's got a buildup of mountainous areas around it. It's pretty much built into a crater, and it has sea access. But it's not a very natural feature. This is the metalworks. Has some elevators up to the second floor. They alternate. The left one goes up, right one goes down, and then vice versa. There's some smithy stuff over here. Open door, please. Open, open. Thank you. I'm getting a lot of lag because of my internet connections being busy. Now, if you're a crafter, that area I just walked into would be where you need to go to get synthesis support and just made it. Synthesis support and your crafting tests and stuff. Come on, let's go. For all you Final Fantasy aficionados, this is Sid's office. And there's Sid over there. See him? Hey Sid. He'll give you missions and quests and things. This is his assistant. It's Galka. They're the preeminent scientists and machinists in Bastok, so they have some weird machine that does weird things. Oh wait, before I go back down, I want to show you the actual government area. Sid's important in the grand scheme of things when it comes to Bastok, but he's not in charge. This is the government area. You have the different consulates for the different nations. Here's Sandioria's consulate. Over there is Windur's consulate and Juno's consulate, and that is the President's Assistant's office. This is the President's office. He's got a Gaka guarding him. He's right in there. I'm high enough rank to go in there, but I'm not gonna. These different NPCs will give you missions and quests as well. This bard over here will speak your praises if you pay him. Of course, he's out to make a living. This person, each city has one of these. In this case, it's a little girl. She will explain to you how link shells work. And basically, it's like a big conference call. Everybody who has a link shell equipped or a pearl created by that link shell will be able to be in on the same chat. And am I going to make this elevator? Nope, didn't make the elevator. They'll all be in on the same chat, and you can basically just swap between link shells whenever you want. Change channels. Here you have a politician wringing his hands, evil genius style. Down here is a chapel to Altana. Altana is the goddess that is worshipped by the different player races. She doesn't really manifest in game at all. If to characterize her interactions with the races of Vana'diel, I would have to say she takes a back seat. It's widely acknowledged that she exists, although nobody can really point to anything she specifically does. Bastok is not big on religious ceremonies, so that's why they only have that one chapel. Okay, here we are back in the markets again. If you'll recall, we came from the other direction over there. Here's a good look at the map. We came from up here, Port Bastok, came through here, ran into the metalworks, and now we're going this way. Hey, alert gaze. He's a guard. Does nothing. Whenever you see a character with a question mark next to their name like that, they've been logged in less than 10 hours real time. Here's the fountain area. This is one of the two auction houses in town. This guy's jumping around because my internet connection is wonky at the moment. It's normally much smoother than this. Here's the auction house. Outside the auction house you have two NPCs which will mail items. If you'll recall last video I showed you the delivery box where you receive things. These guys are where you send them from. You can send things to yourself if you want extra storage space, but it's kind of difficult to manage that way because you can only see 8 of the items at a time that you've mailed. Auction house window. Each city has their own auction house, and some smaller towns have auction houses available which are linked to a specific larger city. Bastok's auction house is connected to a town named Norg in another area of the game. They're both the same auction house. If I listed something for sale here at Bastok, I could actually somebody could buy it while in Norg and vice versa. Items are arranged by category, weapons, armor, etc., etc., etc. It's kind of a reverse auction house though. If I went to sell something, I could set the buy price that I wanted to get, and then the first person to bid that buy price or more would get my item if I was selling at the lowest price. So say for instance you had 10 people selling item A. The person who set the bid price for lowest out of all those 10 people would sell first as soon as somebody exceeded that bid price. It's kind of backwards, but it works well for us because it keeps inflation down. This is a puppet master. It's an NPC. This is actually the guy who starts the quest to unlock the puppet master job. The rest of it pretty much takes place in Urgan, but the first guy is here.